And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
Well, somebody
so
would take their block.
You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On second down now, it's Jones.
Acceleration is fucking ridiculous, too.
And he's into the end zone.
Still baby, 2-time MVP. Going for 3 beats.
Ronald Jones, his second touchdown on the season.
Oh, I missed that.
The Bucs have taken
Oh, no,
the
I
lead.
didn't. Good accuracy. Yes.
Up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Wow.
Because he made
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he's not taking away from me.
That's
Oh
fielded in the end
my gosh, you
zone.
too, son. You're like the 2 littlest nuggets in the world.
And he'll be brought down at the 23.
Come here,
making the
Maury.
24-yard line.
Did you spill? Did a lot of juice spill or a little bit?
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Do I need to clean it up?
Their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
Screen.
you don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some
Okay, Maury,
adjustments.
you guys gotta go. I can't focus. Talk about toys.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. One play has them up past
Amari.
the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's 58 toys out there, like a million toys out there. And y'all choosing to fight over the same 2 toys.
Second and 10. Catch is made by Harry.
Yeah. My
and
team,
this is going to lead to
my
another
lineup is
first down as the
bad.
tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
Like mine. I gotta stop doing that.
Offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands
That
on
was definitely, he's open, but he definitely threw a bad
because of the
ball.
presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run with Michelle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Holding for a field goal.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Like, that's why.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Oh, shit, I ain't do my things.
Set, ready? 15 line. 15 line. 80 weapon. Down.
On first down, Michelle.
Yes.
There to stop him was Darius
That's 2 big hits. One more, baby.
We saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach.
It's crazy. Big hits put him in the zone.
The better linebackers are reading a play and flowing to make the stop.
And when he gets in the zone, he puts everybody in the zone.
A give to Michelle running
Not
right.
outrun him. Oh.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup
I'm
of
going to shoot
4.
like a motherfucker.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll set up a throw. Complete to Jones.
What? Yes,
Picks
dude.
up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Come on,
That'll be
y'all.
enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Now Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
61, back spot, right.
This is Mostert. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Larry, where are you?
New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
45, 45,
Back to throw.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta pick that off, man.
On the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that,
can you?
I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call, they're locked in really
Why you
well.
have batteries?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
Oh, you guys
swallowed
have
up
batteries.
because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the
This
bait
is not the
and
right
move
remote. You don't
laterally
need this remote.
and open up a crease that they can run
What?
through.
That's not the
Didn't
right
happen on
remote.
that play.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And that'll
Like,
hurt
you're
the
serious?
average a bit as
This
this
is
time
a
they're able to
remote.
get
What do
him
you need a
behind the
remote for?
line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2
Oh, they can't be
yards.
serious right
Yeah,
now.
that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a
And he
gain
fucking
of
held on to
16,
that shit.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Wow. Good fucking catch, Marcus Young.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Winston. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. That makes 3rd down a lot more interesting.
It certainly
Austin
does. How
sent his
about the
ass out
example of
for T.Y.
situational football there and his ability to think the play through. 2nd and short, not anticipating a passing play, sold out and made a great tackle, which brings up 3rd down.
Jameis to throw it. And he
Wow.
can't hang on to it. Nearly
That's
picked. He's
fucking
known
Gilmore.
for his hands
I respect
defensively.
it because it's Gilmore.
But
That
instead
coverage
it
is
just
fucking
brings up 4th
ridiculous.
down.
I couldn't
So on now is the
have
Bradley
thrown a better
Pinion to
time
punt this
pass.
one away.
Like, nigga. Well, he was diving. You can't expect him to make a diving pick every time. Dude, that's more than enough, my nigga. Niggas don't make diving picks every week.
The Pats at the line
He was
ready to go.
stingy.
And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one.
That's my fault. Yo, what the fuck, safeties? Like, what are you retreating for? The niggas running.
The contract time, but that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete.
He dropped it? Come on.
Hold on through the contact.
I need you to catch that one.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
There's completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Check, 45. Hey, high 7. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Hey, here we go.
Oh, I'm stuck as the lineman. I'm stuck as the lineman, man. What the fuck?
Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Oh, man.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Hello, what are you doing?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half.
Don't go back in there.
That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it.
Yo, where's my
and
remote?
potentially
Hold
make
on.
a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
It's a person foul,
A
right?
nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 31, Winston is going to fire one. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Perfect pass,
Bucks going to
boys.
use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28
I threw a low
seconds to
pass, so
go
it
in
wouldn't
the
make reach
first
your
half of
safety.
play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
51 the mic, 51 the mic. Push him back.
From the red zone now, Winston steps away to his left, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
I
He
picked the
takes it to
wrong
the
hole. I
15.
should have went left.
A flashy move, but little to show for it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working out of the gun. Winston to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'll take the 3.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
No, my kicker is spot on, dog.
And his kick
He's
is
an X
indeed
factor.
good, and that will knock things up here late in the first half. So
That
they're able to
nigga
make things
needs to move at
level
the
just
same
before
speed every
half,
time.
and
Well, I
also
guess some
leave
once in a
very,
while I
very
fuck
little
up,
time on the
bro.
clock.
And I love the way that
This
you
meter don't
phrase
move
that.
fast.
Put a little
That shit you
soccer
do at the
into
same
it, and that's
speed
really
every
apropos
time.
considering they just kicked the
Oh,
field
shit.
goal to tie things up.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
64, weak. Shoot, watch the shoot. Check 37, check 37. Now.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made.
Yo, he broke off a secure tackler's tackle.
Slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared.
Nigga, how good is your line blocking that?
But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On the ground, this
I said, how good your line got to be blocking for you to fucking
pickup of 5.
Be able to recover like that and then still roll all the way right and throw the ball. Like,
to accomplish what they did to
what
get
the
to a
fuck?
manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Oh my God!
Contact up front as penalty
This game is so stupid, bro.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. He's got a first down.
Look at this. Just running over each other.
Down to the 24.
Oh,
a big-time run there by Sony Michel. 41 yards. So this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means
my linebackers, man, this shit, now they're so stupid, man. I guess when you blitzing, you just run through your hole, but they don't even look to read the ball, bro. Like, they're just running straight through while the niggas running to the outside. Like,
2nd and 7 coming up. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for
that
3
shit
yards.
crazy.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You said what?
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's
They
going to
do.
have to hook up here with Harry.
That's a fact.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 yards there and a first down.
Go! 60 outlaw. General West. Check 24.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Touchdown, Patriots.
Yo, this, man, this shit, yo.
This was a
God
pass
damn,
all the way,
son,
but
this
he
shit
just kept
opened
buying
up.
time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Extra point attempt to come here. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Check 52. Hey, stop.
51. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I'm coming.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Winston.
What?
Nowhere to escape.
What the fuck was that?
That's their first time getting to the quarterback. Sack number
He started,
one.
like, I couldn't, I must have hit LT by accident and took away my icons, my nigga. Everybody's wide the fuck open. Everybody just now.
But you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to them here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
I missed him.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Good tackle. Who's that?
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Come on, Fletcher Cox. Like, you haven't given me shit all game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman.
That's what we want you to do. My defensive lineman is good. I need you to cut back into
receivers, your tight ends.
You want to run to the outside. You don't want to run up to me.
And keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They'll drop to throw. And he'll get that to Michelle.
What the
and they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Let's go, defense,
man.
What the fuck? Look at the field. Right?
It's a loss
Every
of
time
2
I get
there,
on the field,
bringing
down
up
the field for
2nd
4
down.
minutes. No pressure.
Come on, set. 8, read. Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, orbit. Right up.
And it's Michelle once again. And an alley to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mostert.
Damn.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed.
He had to force him.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Greystone, travel. Yo, cheetah.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Great.
Mike 54. I'm trying to collect.
Go.
And they'll try Michelle here running on the right side. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Don't just stand there.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check 43.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
You draw closer.
Amari.
Again, it's Michelle.
Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could
That's crazy. I didn't even see that shit.
You have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Come on.
Ready? Black, what is that?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. They'll find Miller. That's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon.
Wow,
boy, that hole closed quickly, and I don't think McKinnon got there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up in good situation. It didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th for it. They'll run it with Jones. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The time to pull back the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Play fake. Winston.
Yo, you see all that shit?
By the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 14 yards there, and a Buccaneer first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo.
How do you think I felt early in the game when your fucking quarterback broke up a whole sack and rolled to the right?
Winston now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
I was going to. I had to order it.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
You can't get stopped. That's not a problem.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Hey, you know how many times that happened to me before? Not as a returning guy, get down in the game, or they just take I'm right up a little bit, and then I run the kickoff back late in the game. I know they'd be sick.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground. Michel, and he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. There's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So here we go, Charles. 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Go!
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Can you go for that technically in the rule? Is that your rule or their rule? Nah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I know I was losing, that's why I was able to go for it, but I didn't. Hello, guys, relax. Yeah, you can go for it. That was crazy. You shouldn't even got that close just now. You just had him. Let's go. We get fucking. We get this stop. We give us again.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Check. Crunch. General West. Check.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to have the
The
first
fuck
down.
out of here, Madden. You fucking hoe ass game. Nigga snuck under his.
Backbreaker as they wind up.
Come on, man. That's so fucking whack, Madden, yo.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle.
That's game.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races.
Come on, strip him.
And finally wrestled down at
Oh,
the 8-yard
yeah.
line.
Look at this nigga running. How's he hurt?
Slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside.
That's a timeout, too, though.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Here's Mostert.
Trying to get a fucking strip, man. Good game, man.
And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
My defense ain't playing a fucking good game at all.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up.
They didn't make like I'm just like they couldn't get a block, get a sack or nothing. Like the computer didn't do shit.
And the decision to bring it
like they couldn't get a block. So like they just didn't play like it just be one of those games where Madden be like, nigga, usually you got to do everything, nigga. I'm not helping you.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process.
Oh my God, man!
Ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Hey,
onside kick, ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly.
That one, I thought, I'm like, oh, he going.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Winston. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
I didn't think
12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Now Winston. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Marcus May with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and a handshakes. They'll run on first down. Michelle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency.